Donald Trump wakes up in the middle of the night like he typically does, and he's out on True Social and Twitter and all those places. And he's sundowning like he does. But of course, his mind is racing 1,000 miles an hour. So what does he do? He goes after the New York Times. Now, I'm not sure what story in general he was talking about, or if it was just he was just pissed at the New York Times today because of the New York Times being the New York Times. But he turns around and says that they are, of course, the enemy of the people. He said that before. And then he added a new one. He said they're a national security threat. Well, let's see, Donald. How can a newspaper be a national security threat? Oh, right, they can't. Because in this country, we have the freedom of the press. See, we put that in place way back when, because the King of England, before we were free, was going after newspapers that were printing things he didn't like. Guess what? You want to do the same thing. Donald Trump is so thin-skinned, he doesn't even realize how bad this makes him look. He is so worried about maintaining this air of being, above it all and perfect, and he has to be the tough guy. So whenever a newspaper goes after him and actually treats him the way he should be treated, like a buffoon, like a joke, that, of course, he comes out the failing New York Times and the enemy of the people. No, Donald, the enemy of the people is you. You are the enemy of the people. You are doing things on a daily basis that are blatantly unconstitutional, and you don't care. Not only are some things unconstitutional or unlawful, they're also immoral. And again, you don't care. You messed around with the Epstein files. You made sure they didn't get released in their entirety like the law said you should. You didn't handle anything the correct way, but you want all the praise. You are a joke of a human being, and if anybody is a national security threat, it is you. You are leading us closer and closer toward war with another country, etc. But how can you go out and say the New York Times is a national security threat? With what justification? What are you going to try to do? Get them shut down? The courts, even this corrupt Supreme Court, wouldn't side with you on this one because of the freedom of the press. Period. We have that, so you can't just do this. But you want the ability to go after any newspaper, any news source that says things you don't like. Good luck with that, Donnie.